Hi everyone and welcome to lesson 101. Before we ever open Adobe Illustrator or even think about picking up a pencil, we need to answer the most important question first. What actually makes a great logo? Is it just something that looks cool? Well, not exactly. A great logo is more than just a pretty symbol. It's a strategic design tool that represents a brand's entire identity, its core value, and its purpose. The most iconic logos in the world all share a common set of foundational rules. Today, we're going to break down those 5 essential qualities. Think of these not as a gentle suggestion, but as an essential checklist for every single logo you ever create. Principle number 1 is simplicity. Clean and minimal design are drastically easier for our brains to recognize and remember in an instant. But beyond that, a simple logo works well across all mediums, from print and digital to signage and merchandise. This is why the Nike swoosh is so powerful. It's a single fluid check mark, or the Apple logo, a simple silhouetted apple with a bite. Other brilliant examples of this minimal yet powerful approach are the Target Red Bull Eye and the Adidas tree strips. Their power lies in their stripped down essential forms. Principle number 2 is memorable. A great logo makes a lasting impression after just one glance. It needs to stick in your mind, and this is often achieved through unique shapes, clever symbolism, and strong typography. The McDonald's golden arches form an M that is recognizable from a blocks away. The old Twitter bird icon was instantly recalled, and the shell icon and the WWF panda are other fantastic examples. Their distinctive imagery make them impossible to forget. This goes hand in hand with simplicity. If a design is simple and unique, it will be much more easier for people to remember. Next principle is timelessness. You have to ask yourself, will this logo still be effective in 10, 20 or even 50 years? Design trends fade, but a strong logo remains relevant for a decade. The goal is to avoid overly trendy fonts or special effects that will look outdated quickly. Your ultimate goal is to create a mark that truly lasts. For example, the Coca-Cola script logo has hardly changed over 100 years. The IBM strip word mark have been a symbol of stability since 1972. Levi's red tab and the Mercedes-Benz 3-pointed stars are other prime example. Their core essence has remained consistent, making them timeless. Next principle is versatility. This is the ultimate practical test for any logo. The logo must scale up to a billboard or down to a favicon without losing any clarity. It should work just as powerfully in black and white or single color or it does in full color. It needs to adapt seamlessly to multiple platforms like websites, apps, billboards, and packaging. For example, the FedEx logo with its clean word mark and hidden arrow works everywhere. The Starbucks siren functions with or without text. The Google word mark scales perfectly for app icons, and the MasterCard overlapping circles are effective in color, grayscale, and flat. If your logo can't pass this test, it's straight back to drawing board. Next principle is relevance. This is the principle that ties everything together. The design must align perfectly with the brand industry, its target audience, and its core message. The colors, typeface, and symbol all have to communicate the right tone and personality. For example, Disney Playful Magical Typography is a perfect fit for entertainment. The Lacoste crocodile represents heritage and uniqueness. Spotify sound waves are ideal for music streaming service, and the Dove bird icon perfectly symbolizes softness and care for the personal products. The design must be appropriate to be effective. Now, the strongest logos, like the Nike, score high in all these qualities. But beyond these 5 core principles, there are a few bonus factors that separate the good from the truly great. First is the scalability. We touched on this, but it's worth reiterating. The logo must work from favicon to a billboard. Second is the balance and proportion. The mark should feel visually stable and harmonious, not lopsided or awkward. And the third one is the storytelling. A logo with a subtle meaning or a hidden depth become more engaging and memorable. That hidden arrow in the FedEx logo is a brilliant example of storytelling in design. Let's put this principle into practice by analyzing one of the most famous logos in the world. We'll see how each one masters these rules. First one is the Apple logo. It is the definition of simple, a unique geometric shape. It's incredibly memorable and timeless with a core shape unchanged for over 45 years. It's versatile, working on a screen or an invoice. It's perfectly relevant. The bite is a clever tech pun reflecting accessibility, beautiful technology. Next is the Nike swoosh. It's literally just a single fluid check mark. So simple you can draw it from memory. It's highly memorable, evoking motion and achievements. Designed in 1971, its simplicity has made it timeless. It's versatile, working on a shoe tag or a billboard, and it's perfectly relevant for an athletic brand, symbolizing speed and victory. Next is the McDonald's logo. The two arches form a single M. It's so memorable a child can identify it from distance. The golden arches have been a constant symbol for decades, making them timeless. The logo is versatile, working in full color or solid black, and its bright, cheerful colors are perfectly relevant for families and children. Next is the Amazon logo. It's a simple, friendly wordmark with that smile-shaped arrow. That arrow makes it memorable, representing satisfaction and their A to Z selection. Its modern, classic letter forms are timeless. It's versatile, working on a website or a shipping box, and the smile is perfectly relevant, conveying a positive customer experience. And finally, the WWF panda. It uses simple, negative space to create a panda. It's powerfully memorable. It has remained virtually unchanged since 1961, making it timeless. It's designed to work in a single color, making it incredibly versatile for non-profit. And it's perfectly relevant. The logo itself is an endangered animal, communicating their mission without a word. So there they are, the 5 essential principles of logo design. Simple, memorable, timeless, versatile and relevant, supported by scalability, balance and storytelling. For our next step, I want you to go out and find your 5 favorite logos. I want you to analyze them, really break down based on their principles. And this is the absolute fastest way to train your eye and develop your design intuition. In our next lesson, we'll take these principles and put it into action with a step-by-step design process from start to finish. Thanks so much for watching.